If the government wants to see a cheaper price in a gallon of gas, they could just cut the tax, but they won't. And it's a fascinating thing to listen to Democrats talk about gouging and windfall profits. Again, follow the model of thought here. If you're working in an industry that the Democrats want to demonize, this is the way they're going to attack your pricing. If you charge more for your product or service than the Democrats think you should be charging, you're gouging. If you're charging less than what the Democrats think you should be charging, you're undercutting. If you're charging what everybody else is charging, you're in collusion. So what pricing is acceptable to the Democrats? Well, I could tell you. They want pricing of goods and services, especially necessities, to work like taxation. You pay what they say you can afford to pay. So if you're of a low income status, gas should be $1. If you're of a high income status, gas should be $5. They want pricing to work in direct relation with income, not the cost of the good or service, not supply and demand, but what you could afford. Then, oh, by the way, we'll have a bunch of bureaucrats over at the IRS determining what you can afford. You know what they should just do at this point is break us down by color. No, I don't mean race. I don't mean race. I mean that they should come up with a color code, kind of like the threat levels, you know, the ones that the liberals laughed at so much, the rainbow threat levels. Maybe they should just identify each and every one of us a color-coded card system that relates to our level of income. You know, kind of like the threat level. So when you go to the gas pump, you don't pay the advertised price, you pay your color-coded price. So if rich people are red and poor people are blue, middle-income people are green, and so forth down, you don't pay the advertised price that it says on the pump. You insert your color-coded card, and it charges you whatever it is that you're supposed to pay based on your income. And then when you drive your car to the supermarket, you don't pay the advertised price for a pound of turkey breast or a box of pasta or a jar of pasta sauce or a thing of this of cereal. You know, a gallon of milk isn't going to be $1.50. A gallon of milk is going to be whatever your color-coded card determines it should be based on your income. We can do everything across the board like this. Wouldn't this be great for the healthcare system? They're already doing that for the healthcare system. You already have Medicare. You have Medicaid. You've got Obama's so-called hardship waiver that when they do public option, the beautiful thing about public option will be that you don't actually have to pay for it if the government determines that you're of a low-income status. So they might as well just break us down by color. Come up with 4 or 5 different identifiable colors to represent income levels and socioeconomic status. You could also make it, you know, racially based, as, you know, historically disparaged groups, you know, sexual minorities, whatever it is. You know, if you're a low-income homosexual, your card might be blue/pink. And you'll pay whatever the lowest of the two prices is for the sexual minority and your low-income status. Whatever the two of the lowest prices at the moment for your particular group. Because if all of a sudden we pass a gay marriage law and you're not a disparaged group anymore, you lose your pink status and you just go to your blue status. 1-866-95-PATRIOT. 1-866